All right, so what we're going to do here is find the quotient. So quotient just means to do division. So we're going to do 2/3 divided by 5/6. So there are actually two strategies that we can use to divide. We're going to go over the first strategy. That's going to be similar to what we did in grade 6. So in grade 6 with the models, we used a common denominator. So 2/3 divided by 5/6, we need a common denominator. So if we look back in the models that we did last year, here I have a picture of 2/3 and 5/6. Now remember, division just means how many 5/6 fit into my 2/3. So if we want to get a common denominator in my model, right, we know that 2/3 is the same as 4/6, and we can see that now in the picture. We can see here we have 4/6 and we have 5/6, and we want to know how many 5/6 fit into 4/6. So in the picture, we can see that it doesn't fit one whole time yet because there's 5 pieces trying to fit into 4. What does fit is 4/5. It's less than 1. So 4 of the pieces are in there and 5 makes the whole of the green ones. And if we just look at the fractional part and not the picture, essentially what we're doing is dividing the numerators. We're doing 4 divided by 5, which 4 divided by 5 is the same thing as me saying 4/5. So that's our first strategy. Our second strategy is by doing something called multiplying by the reciprocal. So if our problem is 2/3 divided by 5/6, we want to do the reciprocal of the second fraction. So the reciprocal of 5/6 is 6/5. So all we're doing to get the reciprocal is we're just flipping that fraction. So 5/6 becomes 6/5. And now instead of dividing, we're going to turn this into a multiplication problem. So we're going to have 2/3 times the reciprocal, which is 6/5. And now this just becomes a multiplication question. So when we're multiplying, we can multiply across, or we can look at the diagonals to see if we can simplify. I see here, when I look at my 3 and a 6, they can both be divided by 3. So I'm going to divide both of those by 3. And I'm going to write my new fraction down. I have 2/1 times 2/5. And then I'm going to multiply across. 2 times 2 makes 4. 1 times 5 makes 5, which gives me 4/5. So notice, both of these strategies give us the same solution. So you can choose which strategy is going to work better for you if you want to try strategy 1 with a common denominator or multiplying by the reciprocal.